Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Birb. This is episode 4 already. My God, I have restarted the game, so the sound is back, and it might have even gotten a small update. I mean, that's what a notification said to me. Whether or not that'll actually affect our playthrough, let's find out. It'd be funny if they actually kept adding onto the game while I was playing, thus it will never truly end, perhaps. So we could evolve right now. Now, we do want to look at a few things. Fish currency rods, namely probably the rods is the thing we'd want to think about. It does say level, and I keep forgetting what level they probably mean by that, but let's take a look. Obviously, we have many things going on here since I left the game running. So we got some things down here that may be permanent. 2 times chance for treasure junk. We need 2,500 billion seeds. Now, about 20 minutes ago, after I restarted the game about 20 minutes ago, we had 0 seeds, essentially, prior to that point, and they've slowly started to build back up. But yeah, since I left the feed on for the sparrows, the seeds basically were dropping to nothing. Luck increases with highest rod tier. Down here, plus 50% fishing XP. That is the end of that line there. We didn't get our maroon whales, sadly. And then the only other upgrade requires 5 billion seeds. Okay. So I guess that was that. Maybe I should have let the seeds build? Because what was the point of getting really high sparrow level? I'm not even sure. So over here, yeah, we're broke from that perspective, but we have a crazy amount of twigs. I think it's safe to say when we evolve that this will go away, though. Over here, the sparrows are going crazy. And of course, we could start draining now and mitosis again, and maybe that'll hold over. Yeah, it like instantly went up. So the higher the level, the more effective it is to drain it, is another way to look at this, right? So you can mitosis. Oh, now we can prestige. Resets all sparrow progress. Gotcha. Current 1 times reset sparrows, multiplies popcorn spawn and sparrow XP gain. Prestige the sparrow. So that goes back down to 1 sparrow here, but the popcorn is going to spawn much faster, which is interesting. It said times 3. Oh, there's the rebirth bonus down there. Now, let's hope that that stays then, right? So that most you could have 16 sparrows, I understand. Okay. But now we'd have to build up the level again and start the draining process again. Let's go look here. Rebirth unlock. Has 16 sparrows after 4 mitosis. The Rebirth button appears in the sparrow menu. Rebirth, so they fixed this. Because I was questioning it myself, interestingly. We need evolution 4 for this. We need nest level 2 for that. I assume this is what increases our nest level. We need nest level 3 for whatever the hell's going on over there as well. I'm going to assume that all of this resets, so all of our twigs are basically useless. We did gain a lot of fish, at least. In hindsight, I probably should have saved seeds. Well, actually, none of this is permanent anyway, so I guess it didn't matter. We do got to look at our rods, though, before anything else. I feel the need to click on these, even though it doesn't really matter. So we can increase our twig gain quite a bit. We could increase this also, of course. Those are now capped. You could start to spend some twigs on this stuff. And I guess I will. 14 out of 15 for that. So there that goes. I mean, it doesn't really matter as far as I can tell. I mean, this is a really big increase, though. Agreed. You can see we have quintillion when it comes to the feathers. And feathers do boost seeds. Although it's, I don't know, it feels like it has kind of diminishing returns now for surezies. Okay, so that's that. Now, to the fishing. To the fishing now. We can definitely buy, holy crap, this one. And increase our luck quite a bit. Now, please tell me I can also get the next one. Yes. Okay, just barely, too. Look at that. We have 50 clownfish, so we got to skip ahead at least once. So that's nice, honestly. Oh, and again. Hold on, should I just look ahead? And again. But not again. Damn. If only, like, we're close to that. Should I just buy them all for the fun of it? Maybe. Now, so this one's on. Our luck is now 21 times better. I wonder if we should just wait, because we're so close to this a little bit, right? Cooldown also reduced a lot. Reeling speed is the same. I don't know what the odds are. Teal perch. We have 45 of them. If we go to our collection... Oh, a shiny. What does this mean? Plus 45% radius. Shiny rusty anchor. All this we will lose soon. Gives us 411 million seeds if I safe sell them all. We can uncheck that one. There's a lot of crap in here. Oh, wait, hold on. Here's the other one. From the rod shop. Banana rod. We need to find the teal perch. Oh no, not this again. Because I was thinking we might be able to try to make sure we get it. Get more of it. I'd have to find it. It's either common or uncommon. Don't know. Can never really tell here. Teal. Neon tetra. I wonder if we're into like the rarer fish or not at this point. It's either uncommon or common if I were to guess. I'm going to guess it's uncommon, so let me check that off. Shiny rusty anchor. Oh, okay, we found it. So let me lock that. It is uncommon. Now, what does that mean for me? Let me look at the rod shop again. Lizard, right? Yeah, okay. Then we get too far away from the rest. Okay, gotcha. Good to know. But I'd have to try to make sure. So this is a reef fish. If we go to the tackle box, is there anything that increases our reef chances? No. There's crab and some other things, but no, basically. We still haven't caught a bobbit worm or a void seraph or any of these things, sadly. Okay. I see. What about down here? Still nothing? These must be quite rare then. Is there anything, if I look at like the fish decks, is it really going to tell me a thing? Catch chance 1.2%, best rod, prism rod. Oh, it actually tells you which rod to use. And I can actually search teal perch. Best rod is nature's root, it says. Needed for banana rod. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Best rod is nature's root, which is the one that we have equipped now. Okay, gotcha. We've caught exactly one more teal perch since then. It does feel like we're so close, right? 4 teal perch away. I think I might wait since we do keep our rods in betwixt. I feel like we should wait. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe. Maybe. Now, what should we spend our time doing in betwixt here is a great question. So I guess we'd want to keep up waiting here, if anything. From the seeds perspective. Is it me or is that, like, gone down? Oh, we reset the sparrows, which would be a problem, I suppose, right? Well, let's look at the sparrow here, which we are feeding. Oh, right, and that's probably why it's gone down so much. So let's start a draining here to get our seed multiplier higher. Is it me or is this not going up as fast? Am I crazy? 3 times XP and spawn rate, huh? Interesting. But yeah, that increased our seeds gained muchos. Popcorn. What can we spend our popcorn on? Well, as far as I can tell, the only thing that we could spend popcorn on is here. Or prestiging, but it's not even that good. We have 4 quintillion feathers already, so reburbing here would probably not actually be useful, I would think. Okay. I would think. Plus 40% seeds. You see that buff? Oh, the big buffs are going to be coming in hot here soon, huh? Okay, that's interesting. You know what? I'm going to hit this max for funniness. And I guess we're going to max out the popcorn cap. I would like to go and look. Banana rod. We only need 3 more. Come on, baby. Let's go. We're so close to that. I think it's wise. Trust. So we are at the cap, and the sparrow's too slow right now, which is no surprise. Wonder if this does take more now. Don't know. It feels like it does, but it also says we get 3 times the XP, so why would they make it harder? Good question. Now, is that XP only via... from picking up, or does it also include this? I don't know. I'm not sure. And there's nothing to see here, right? Just says collecting nowadays. Rebirth unlock. Interesting. Okay, so we got to sit here. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to... Oh, the seagull. Let's look at the seagull. Oh, we can migrate. Of course. Now, I guess we're going to hit that. Oh, God, what the hell am I looking at now? Migrations 1, flock 1. I hope I keep this. Frenzy. Hit frenzy. It drains feathers? Maybe. Frenzy makes it go fast. Activate frenzy to catch fish twice as fast for 30 seconds. Costs 10% of your gold and feathers. Wow, 10% is a large amount. So that just scales up. Okay, at level 3, unlock a second seagull that fishes alongside the first one. Okay, so that's when we migrate a third time, I'm guessing? Okay, duration 30 seconds. Cooldown is 1 hour. Cost is 10%. That's crazy talk. Now, what is this? Speed 2%, rare 2%, XP 100%. I don't know. Golden chalice. Not sure what that means. Is there a way to increase that any further? +5 per... Migrate at level 50. +5 per migration. For permanent bonuses. You don't lose migration progress when you evolve. Okay, I'm glad I remember to do that. In that case. Because otherwise it would probably reset. Oh, come on. Get some more teal perch out here. Is it possible my luck is, like, too high? Could also, of course, be too low. Can't really tell. You know? I'm watching here. We do have something that could reduce my luck. Could help us do that. Whether or not I should be doing that, I just don't know. That's real speed. I can't tell what would be more important here now. Let's try equipping a little bit of luck instead of the real speed. Shall we? Whether or not that matters, who knows? 3 more teal perch still necessary. Watch me accidentally skip ahead. Oh no, we are very far away from this. That's not going to happen. I think it's safe to say. Okay. Wow, okay, so some of these buffs are quite good though. So let's look at those. A speed buff, all. Oh wait, not that kind of speed. Real, I suppose. Iron angler plus 50%. Ooh, wow. Give me one of those. Plus 45%. Give me one of those. Now that's a juicy buff. That's quite nice. It's gonna suck to lose all that. I still haven't got another teal perch though. Damn it. Alright. Alright. Seeds. Still waiting on that. Twigs. Doesn't matter. What does the next evolution do for us too, exactly? I think it does say, kinda. We're at level 100 here. Okay, so let's do that while we are waiting. I thought it was going to be easy. I wonder, does it say in the fish decks here? Still 3 away. 0.59%. It actually kind of tells us. Teal reef puffer. That's a different one. Teal perch is the one we want. 0.59% chance of getting it. That's quite low, right? Teal ocean fish. How do I help with that? Can I find out? It's red. Let me see what happens if I change my luck in some way. So let's go to the tackle box. So this gave me a little bit of luck. Let's equip that instead. Now it's 0.61%. Okay, so our luck is too high then, I think that means. So let's keep the real speed on. Let's put on the luck control instead. Equip that. Fish decks, 0.63%. Let's reduce our luck. We're down to only 11. Now it's went up a little bit to 0.93. So it's a little bit higher. Lower it even further. 2% now. Aha. Why would we want the luck so low? That's like incredibly low. If I just set it to 0 now. It's now crossed out. Okay, now it's like nothing, I guess. Let's use 10% of our luck. 1.9%. Tackle box. 23%. 1.5%. It's actually getting lower? Huh? 1.9%. I had it at 2% for the briefest of moments. So I'm watching it as I alternate here. 1.2%. Why is it going so down so low? I thought I had it like here and it was like 2%. Am I nuts? 0.84. Well, I got it back down to 2%. I got it back up to 2%, I should say. It seems to me, at least. And I don't think I can make that any better. I can't catch... There's nothing that helps me catch more reef fish, as far as I can tell. Okay, so that is that for now. Real speed, luck, crab, etc. Okay, wait, so do I have enough yet? 49. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there, at least. One more. Come on, baby. I don't think there's anything else we can really do while we wait. I mean, go ahead and tap these bad boys up. They have a lot of levels to go, potentially. Wait a minute. How much popcorn did I need? Okay, we're good. Oh my gosh. Imagine if I failed y'all by spending that popcorn stupidly. Almost forgot. Well, I did straight up forget. I did. Okay, don't touch the popcorn. I mean, luckily we get it back at such a rate that I don't think it would be a big deal, but oh my gosh. That'd be quite frustrating. Let's renew that to see if it's back yet. Seagull, level 18 now. Huh. Seems like that level's going up much faster now. Seems to me. Mitosis. Back to feeding. Come on. Yay, there we go. Banana rod is in. Okay. Let us leave. Let us feed now. I don't think there's anything left to do here. We got that rod last minute. Let us go. We jumped ahead quite a bit in the rod situation. That's nice, right? Evolve. Limitless power. The chains are gone. I am no longer bound by this realm. You have served me well. Now witness the true nature of the cosmos. We ascend to infinity. I mean, it's clearly not the end yet, right? It would be odd if it was, at least. Okay, so now most things have reset. Essentially. Auto on. So back to this we go. Prestige, seeds. I have no fish to sell presently. Are we auto fishing? Let me make sure that is the case. Okay, the seagull is auto fishing for us. I have no buffs presently on. I can sell for a chunk of seeds really quickly here, which would actually be helpful. Probably, because then we can do this. Oh, wow, this, is it me? Oh, I hit max, that's probably why. Okay. And then we can quickly reburb. Hit that, sure. Back here. We do these. Yeah, getting some seeds early on. Definitely very nice. Okay, let's let that go on. Sparrow, let's take a look. We can't feed you seeds yet. Probably no need to drain you this early on. Another prestige here. Sure, max it out. Max, right. There we go, those are all done. Lovely. Nice and early. And I can spend some feathers back over here now to start getting this going. I'm sure I can get the seeds necessary for that. Let's go back here real quick. F. Open the inventory. Sell. Save all. I did lose half of my fishing XP. Seagull. Seagull kept its level. Okay, so straight up. Okay, so if I didn't migrate, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. I suppose, if I hadn't noticed or something like that. Alright, remember to buy this so we don't actually spend the seeds anymore, right? Okay. Over here, these don't actually cost anything. We do need a lot of feathers, so I'm going to hit that now. Okay, come on, let's do some collecting here. Now, the Sparrow. Oh, it didn't keep the... What's it called? I forget the term they used. Kind of the thing from the nest. Hover to gather. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Not again. Okay. 5 million twigs. Why does that cost 5 million? That's not what it cost last time, right? And also, that's way cheaper now. The twig automation. So it seems to me like I should get the twig automation very quickly here if I can. Shall we? There we go. So that's that. So now that's going to go, so I don't have to sit here. Okay. Dunzo. Max. From the twig situation. Twigs gained per click. Oh, it's gone. Interesting. Bird speed. Sure. I don't think I'm going to... Like, these are all quite old upgrades, so I'm not going to think too hard about it. Methinks. A maroon whale. Fish XP buff affects the seagull. And imagine that being quite useful. Alright, we need many more seeds. Feathers boost seeds, do not forget. Now we can boost itself as well, which is a pretty big deal. I kind of want to read what the last thing. Unlocks nest upgrades, expedition, and the desert map. I can't go right from here. The desert map. How do I get to the desert then? We can now feed the sparrow. More sparrow XP. Okay. Let's grab all of that. Let's look over here. Start feeding. It's probably gonna drain my seeds pretty quick. Let's get more twigs gathered. I guess I'll grab those too. That's a lot of feathers. Why don't we hit the Rebirth now, then come back and do all this, right? Already maxed out. Very nice. Sparrow's now going up, and I probably needed some feathers for these, right? Yeah. I figured. Fish sells for 2 times the amount. Don't think any of this stuff is new yet, right? Was that new? I don't think that's new, but I never got to that many seeds, I think. Luck increases with highest rod tier. Kind of looking around here now. Oh, do I need to change my luck thing? I do. Okay. Let me hit max one more time there. Let's cap that out, obviously, real quick. Back to the twigs. Go ahead and hit that. All right, very good. From here, allow me to open this up. Probably don't need to look at the rod shop. That's going. Now, do I need to consider... Right now I have real speed equipped. The fish decks here. So for the rod shop, we need lime perch and a brown veil tail. Lime perch. Lime. Perch. Quite low percentage chance as of right now, so that's not good. Let's buy that. Let's go back here for a minute. Keep an eye on the twigs, though, in particular. So let's see if we can do better with that. Lime perch, just confirming. So let's try to control our luck. 1.8. It seems like 2% is like the best you could probably do. 1.6, so it actually went down. 1.1, no, 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 no. 1.8 again, up a teeny tiny bit. 1.8. 1.8. 1.8. Hey, come on. Still 1.8. What if 1.4? Okay. Let's go up a little bit. 15. 1.6. Okay. I guess 1.8 is the best I can do right now. I would assume that the brown veiltail is going to be similar. Brown veiltail. Try to find it. There it is there. Okay. Lock that in. Oh, I can't lock it from here. Too bad. Okay. Oh, I also need to eat something. Yeah, as well. Could get a little burst of seeds if I wanted. Where is... Oh, wait, hold on. All. Shiny. Rusty anchor. Wait, did I keep that? It seems like I kept it. What does shiny really do for me here? Looks like I can eat it. Or a big radius increase. If I really want to do that, though, I don't know. Plus 45% seeds. Wow. I'll go ahead and eat that. Plus 50% real speed. I don't know how much I'm going to be sitting over here. So much. Feathers. Why don't we take this big popcorn buff? Okay. I don't see anything that affects twigs here, interestingly. Back here. Oh, I actually can't get that yet. Soon, hopefully, though. Let's open up the Sparrow. Let's do some draining, shall we? Feed. Max, max, max. Let's take a look over here. Can't afford anything. I do need more feathers for things, though. And we're already into the billions. If I were to reburb. So it's probably already time. Nest level 3 to go over here, which we might be able to get this way around. I don't know yet. Twigs times popcorn, so we definitely want to get that next. Okay. Yeah, we need some feathers. So why don't we do that real quick? Holy crap, I hit the max on the popcorn cap? Like, instantaneously. Didn't I only barely have that? Or actually, did I ever have that? Oh, we might have increased the cap at some point. Yeah, we must have. There's no way we would just hit that so quickly otherwise, I feel. Okay. Okay, so don't buy any of these, because we need to buy the other thing. Right. Okay, but now I have a lot more golden feathers to buy some stuff here. Maybe just one thing. 20% value when selling. Not actually very useful, but 1% chance for 10 times the value when you sell. They really want me to sell the junk, don't they? Rod shop. So we're looking at lizards. So lime perch, brown veiltail. I can't search my collection, which is kind of too bad. I think we know they're uncommon. Or I think we can guess. Brown veiltail, so let's lock that in. Lime perch is the next one. Is it this one? Aha! Sell safe all. It didn't sell the shiny. I guess because it has a big buff? I don't know. So those are auto locked in. I just kind of wanted to see would that actually do anything. Okay, so don't do that yet. We have 1,000. My luck is quite low. Mossy perch. Now, the higher my level gets... Does it say the catch chance there? It does not from there. But you can see this is still at 2%, which is roughly what we want. Methinks. Okay. Plus some sparrow seeds. Plus 10 wing training levels. We can try to... I don't know why I'm capping that even. Just feels right, though. You know what I mean? Back to the sparrow. Let's do some draining. I don't know down to what level, but sure, we'll call it there. Over here, let's get the twig synergy, which will allow for many more twigs. We need 5,000 twigs for the twig upgrade. Do I just want to save up for that, or do I want to buy some of these first? Twigs times popcorn. Good question. The whole selling off of fish feels like a chore, kind of. Because not even do I have to... Should I be monitoring, like, the next rod I'm trying to buy and the fish required for it. But I should also be monitoring the rod after that. Otherwise, I'm potentially hampering ourselves. Hampering? Seems like a word. Right now I have that. I have to use the luck control. I assume I'm not going to catch any of these things for a while. I mean, I guess you could see about jumping a rod ahead, right? Maybe, if you have enough luck. Maybe that's the way to go. So instead of focusing on that, I don't know. Black perch, mandarin fish. Maybe I should try to jump a rod ahead. I'm not sure. I'm going to grab that. For now. Black perch. Black perch. It's 0.037. I really wish I could lock it in. Catch chance. 0.037. Very, very low. Need for the pirate's rod. Now, let's leave that there. Let's increase our luck to, I don't know, 100%. Let's see. Now it's 0.047. If I lower it, still 0.047. So that's incredibly low. I think it's safe to say. Weird. So you really just need each rod one at a time, probably. I think we added it around 10% beforehand, right? Huh. Strange. I guess they I mean, yeah, they basically just want you to go one rod at a time, right? There's one of these I probably don't actually need right now, but I don't remember which. Okay, double the popcorn multiplier, sure. Double golden feathers gained when I reburb. I guess I'm going to buy that, and then we'll save up for the 5,000. We'll skip this one for the moment. Back to the seeds. Let's buy this, shall we? It's probably about time to reburb just to increase our golden feather by a large amount. Means bye-bye popcorn, which means we briefly get a reduction in our twig gainage as well. But it won't be long. We're now in the trillions for the feathers already. We should be gaining a few more seeds now. Plus 25% popcorn value. Very good. We like that. What are we missing here? We need popcorn, popcorn, seeds, 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 popcorn. Maroon whales. Seeds. Okay. Some of these are going to be quite useful, though. No doubt about. We need 5,000 twigs from there. Seems like we should sit here on the dock. Is my understanding. I stop around 60-ish. And go back to feeding. Okay. It is kind of too bad that this whole thing resets. And we have to reburb again. But the game is coming to a close, I suppose. Seagull, you're level 25. Halfway to the next. It seems to me 36 minutes left on the frenzy. That's so weird. A 30-second buff Comes with a 1 hour cooldown. That's a little crazy to me. Call me crazy. That feels a little crazy to me. Okay, we're coming up on 5k twigs. Which point we get like another twig upgrade down here, right? I believe so. Boy, oh boy. It's been 30 minutes, Jesus. It flies by. The desert map, but I don't know how to find the desert map, it seems. All right, we're at 5k. Not yet, at least. Buy this? I mean, that's a big deal. All right. Boom. Keep 50% Rebirth molt. Unlocks twig upgrade. Rebirth molt. Rebirth molt. Rebirth preserve. Rebirth unlock. Huh. Whatever you say. All right, anyway. It seems to know that I have... There should be another one. Okay, if you just try to click on an upgrade, it works. Interesting how that happens, but okay. For a second, I thought I'd have to wait to get an upgrade to even get that, right? All right, I'll help you collect a little bit of popcorn, I guess. Sparrow's level 93. Bum. Seeds. Go back up. Gonna say, okay, it was the popcorn cap. Okay, hold on, not what I thought when I bought that thing on the tree. I mean, you gotta buy it anyway, I guess, but it wasn't what I thought necessarily. Okay, I bought a few of those, but not all of them. Let's go back here. Do I have enough popcorn to afford something? What's that say? Popcorn value goes up. Yes, that's a big deal, obviously. The spawn rate goes up. That could be useful. Is useful. Pick up radius for 5 trill. Bunch of seed stuff. Seeds. So, if I do have to go AFK, I should definitely not be feeding the sparrow during that time, I guess. I suppose so. But again, these aren't permanent. Interesting. So you'd have to get them back anyway. Huh. Let's kind of get these up to roughly the same place. So these are going to get maxed out pretty quick this time. Fascinating. Seagull is level 26. Sparrow, let's do a little bit of drainage. Let's get you to 2. Done. Mitosis, and then start feeding again while we wait. So now we have 2 sparrows. Let's just increase that some more, and then we should definitely do these 2 right about now. The next nest requires quite a bit. Let's take a look at our progress here. It's gonna be a bit. Lowers the cooldown a little bit more. Gives you more luck, but the luck isn't actually useful, it seems to me. It's a good thing I paid attention, I guess, eventually at least, to the luck needed for the next rod, so to speak. But we have a lot of rods to go, huh? Yeah, I have like 1 for this one really far in. Interesting. Huh. Let me see if I caught anything interesting from over here. Because I don't want luck, which feels kind of odd. I would kind of hope that luck would simply give me higher chances of seeing, you know, the next tier of fish that we want. Track spirits. Shines in the deep. Sparks interest in machines. Crabs love the smell. Cosmic. Huh. Thinking about it. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's grab that. With our twigs. I forget there's like a big twig upgrade somewhere. Unlocks next upgrades. Expedition in the desert map. So I don't know how to do those things. Enter Discord to follow updates March 6th. If you enjoyed the game so far, please review it on itch. So stage 5 is locked until then. Oh no. Well, it's safe to say, oh, well, I hope I'm going to finish before that time. But hey, shout out to the devs for working so hard on it here. 5 trillion for pickup radius. Let me look at the twig stuff here. I can help gather popcorn for them. Why? This wasn't that much before, right? 5 million twigs? Why do we need so much? That's an absurd amount. That's just to get the nest to level 2. And I had the nest at level 2 before, did I not? Level 2, automate nest upgrades. Reach nest level 2 to unlock automation. Was there an update to make this take longer? Because that's an absurd amount of time. Can we all agree? Or it's gonna be an absurd amount of time. Like I'm gonna actually, okay. Calm down, Dan. Get your words in your mouth. I'm gonna have to click on these for a long time to get to a reasonable amount of time to level up the nest again. I thought that was only like 10k or something. So how do I get more twigs? I don't think I have a lot of ways to do it other than these 2 upgrades. That's it, right? As far as I can tell. I don't think there's anything in the tree. Maybe eventually, though. Huh. Maybe you should skip mitosis in order to keep this multiplier high for a certain number of times so that we can actually get enough seeds, kind of thing. What do fish do for me other than unlock more rods for fishing, now that I think about it? Well, they give me good buffs. I guess you can look at it that way. 2 times the popcorn value. Can't remember if that's a new one or not. I guess that's one way to think about it, right? Might be time to rebirb. Alright, I'm here to help. Just because that's a big increase in feathers. I'm actually curious, though. Feathers boost seeds. Do feathers boost anything else nowadays? Look at this. 12k. I probably haven't touched it. Oh, didn't need to touch it, apparently. I don't think it's a huge upgrade here. Let's find out real quick. It's something, I guess, right? Let's go back here. Start grabbing all these again. And eventually we'll be able to start earning feathers passively again. And that's when you stop reburbing, probably. Bum, bum, bum. So, when I have plus 42% popcorn, is that only when our pigeon picks it up? Or does it work for the sparrows too, I wonder? I think level 82 is enough to start a feeding. 0.91 on that now. Yeah, maybe I won't mitosis. And instead, for a little while here or something like that. Twigs. More. We need so many twigs. I got 11,000 twigs. Need 5 million. It definitely wasn't that high before, right? I'm not losing my marble, right? Couldn't have been. Couldn't have been, baby. It could not have been. Alright, I think I stopped there. Temporarily. Tempting to take that, but... Now we gotta watch the sparrows, basically. Seagull's level 28. Yeah, what the hell? What does the fishing really do? I mean, if I actually start selling stuff, then there's that, I suppose. But selling things, I can look from here even. Don't forget. How far away are we? Quite far away on this. mean, I'll get 1 million, not even 2 million seeds if I sell right now. And I have 300 million. So, that's 2 active. I don't know what they mean by that. 2 active seagulls? I only saw 1. I should only have 1 still, I think. Or is it talking about 2 active buffs, maybe? Oh, maybe it means 2 active buffs. Could be. We'd get a second seed thing active here. If we so chose. We do want more popcorn. This is the cheapest thing, though, right now. 5 million is just an insane amount. But more popcorn gain means, A, a few things in the street we could grab. Spawn rate goes up. Okay, we'll take that. What's that say? Is that a new one? I think that's new. The gravity field. Can't read it. Come back. Passive popcorn pull week. 1 quadrillion popcorn. Oh my. Oh dear, oh my. I think it's time to take this. Now. More golden feathers. Okay. Kind of think about that. Let's do some draining. Around level 60, I think. Resonance up to 3 times. Okay. I mean, I need popcorn and I need seeds, mostly. Feathers only helps boost my seed multiplier. I don't directly need feathers. Fascinating. But yeah, this has gone up a lot. Maybe it won't take as long as it feels for the twigs. That's sort of all I'm hoping for now. Level 28 seagull. It's kind of my best hope. Bonus/migration. So it gains levels a lot faster, it seems to me, after having migrated. Oh, is this up? 23 minutes. It's not up. Okay. Let's grab these. I mean, the feeding is sucking down some of the rate of the seeds. There's no doubt about that. But we need the resonance to increase our seeds. So I think you can't just not do this. This is definitely the way to go. Making sure I'm not missing anything here. Twigs. Guess I'll buy this for now. I'm not missing anything here, right? It says 5 million. And once we do that, I think we needed Evolution 4 to get these. Rebirth unlock. Gonna be a long time until that. There's like fishing XP. XP equals, I don't even know if XP reduces cooldown and just increases luck. So again, luck doesn't feel super useful. Huh. Gosh, I don't know. So the fishing almost feels quite separate now, I guess is the way to look at it. I probably got enough stuff here. Plus 50% Sparrow XP, that's very good. Or popcorn value first. I think popcorn value first. Methinks. I actually want to grab this now. So that's going to go up. And now if we reburb, that's going to be worth quite a bit. I might want to grab this first. Interesting. Start draining. I mean, it's going to be a while until we can mitosis again anyway. Maybe having this up during that time will be quite helpful. Okay, back here. Let's get more Sparrow XP. Lovely. And then I think we want to reburb to increase our feather count again soon. I don't think I ever got any of these things. Oh no, I got this one for 500 million seeds. And actually, we're getting close to it too. I never got this. Sparrow speed limit increased by 50%. I don't think that was an option for me either. I never got that either, I think. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Why don't we do this now? That's a healthy increase already. Maxed out there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. More feathers equals more seed gain. I'm reminding myself as much as I'm reminding you. Well, this game definitely keeps you busy. That's for sure. And it's easy to kind of just get, like, lost in what's going on. I will say. And just, I end up just going over, like, the same things over and over again a little bit. And just checking on every single thing. But the popcorn is going pretty well here. 40k on the twigs now. So it's definitely just increasing these for a while, I would think. Nothing to see here for a long time. Okay, then I think we help with the popcorn for a bit. I can already get this. Okay, there you go. So now we start gaining feathers. So hopefully I'll never need to rebirb again. I think that is generally the case. Fishing. Could have looked from the other screen. Maybe I should. We're up to 7 of each. It seemed like increasing my luck didn't really help. What does... what? Maybe I'll look into see if there's other buffs here that could help us. Right now we're on seed gain. And popcorn gain. Seed gain and popcorn gain. You could do feather gain, thus multiplying the seed gain. I think that rate is quite slow. You could double up on the seed. My precious. Plus 40% popcorn. Plus 45% feathers. Fishing XP, radius, real speed, popcorn. Yeah, I mean, I got some pretty good buffs down here. No doubt about that. Looks like we're going to be grabbing this for a bit. And the 5 million feels even more out of reach because I'm definitely going to buy this first. Okay. That is a lot. Let's strain for a bit here. Is it me or is this taking longer too? Is it in my mind? Could be in my mind, I guess. Because you'd like to get to the reburbing. I mean, there's some stuff over here. Oh, I actually still can't afford anything here. Maroon whales. Bunch of seeds. Seeds, seeds, seeds. That's 1 quadrillion on the popcorn. I guess we will eventually get passive popcorn pull. Weak. How much do I care about that? You gotta wonder a little bit. You have to wonder. So we are in the final stages here. That's for sure. There's no more evolution, but we have to find out what happens from some of these things. I think we have to. But it might require me going AFK for large periods of time. Agreed? So that we can get to this, check out these things. God knows what else. Huh. Interesting to think about. And maybe we'd have to call it there. I mean, we could sit there and farm more fish to get this going better, I guess. Well, what's the next seed upgrade exactly here? Looks like it's 2.5 billion. We gain 1 million a second. Which, you know, it's alright. It's alright, you know. Okay. This stuff's kind of slow. It's mostly the twig thing that I'm mildly perplexed by. So I actually don't need popcorn for anything else right now. So I could proceed to get more feathers. I could... a few things I could do, I guess. I could just get more... Grab a bunch of popcorn value here. We will briefly lose out on twig gain. But that might be worth it for several levels there. I think you just leave the feathers, honestly. Instead, spend it on something like this for now. Let's grab that. It'll feel good just to cap that out. Probably shouldn't, but I did. Seagull, level 30 now, so that's going. So eventually, hopefully you'd be... If I get enough seagulls going on here... it's not to level 3 that we get a second seagull, though. Fascinating. Oh, the twigs. So we're really just waiting on the twigs. That's the main thing here. There is the fishing crap. I don't think the fishing crap is big. We're waiting on the twigs to mostly do some things. I mean, there's also the seeds that I guess you could say we are waiting on as well. Cannot really increase our seed gain. I mean, I could try to get more golden feathers, but even that's not great. Popcorn gain helps us gain twigs. And then I also have the seeds down there. So I guess you could say we're splitting that up, I think, in a relatively good manner. Because we need kind of both to some degree. Okay. Twigs. We can get this one. Do I want to save for anything else? Not really. What's this going to go up to here? Went from the low 800s to the mid 800s. So, unfortunately, it is really slow. It is. No doubt about it. So I might have to go AFK and possibly delay releasing this video in particular, depending on how long it takes to get 5 million of these. So in this case, if I were to go AFK, I would probably need to click on some of these things myself, right? Because as of right now, 5 million divided by, let's call it 850. That's how many seconds it would take. Divided by 60. So it would take 98 minutes to get 5 million. I guess that's not crazy. That's for the twigs, and that's if I don't increase it. But it'll steadily increase as we get more popcorn in here. So I guess there's that as well. Okay, then. So would I even want to leave ourselves AFK fishing, or would I leave ourselves AFK here? Is another question. Once again, the fishing doesn't feel great. And I do need to do this on occasion. This also gives us popcorn multiplier, which sometimes I kind of forget about. I can actually increase the sparrows now, which resets this. Which is going to kill our... Well, it's going to kill our popcorn gain. It's not going to directly kill this. When you think about it. But we do get more sparrows, and it moves us towards the thing. The reburbing on the sparrows. More sparrows, I assume, would equate to more XP gain, but not by crazy amounts. It also allows us to gather more popcorn, especially if I'm not on the screen. But as of right now, if I am on the screen, you kind of don't need more sparrows. I mean, I guess I'm going to do it, but I'm honestly not even, like, sure about some of that. All right, over here, we don't need anything until we get to a quadrillion popcorn or a crazy amount of seeds. Okay, we have hit this. This, I wonder here, because that's a big gain in feathers. I could temporarily put on a feather gain buff here, too. It's quite the large degree in feathers we're gaining. I've also kind of ruined my seed gainage for a while. Maybe it's just kind of fine to do this. Now, again, I kind of want to see. We're at 9.41. Let's just hit it. Went up to 10 times. Okay, so now's probably the time. I think it's safe to say. Now I'm definitely not going to prestige again. I promise. I guarantee it. Maxed out. Okay, very good. I'm going to get back up here really quick. Right. Now we're into the quadrillions for feathers. It was kind of hard to decide. I'm kind of starting to set up. I think at this point we're close to 156k, so I'm just going to wait for the popcorn here. Does that sound good? I think that sounds good. So our twig gainage went down quite a bit temporarily. Okay. 5 million. God. Our resonance is down, of course, too, because we had to do 4 sparrows. So we've kind of hit that wall in the game where you kind of just want to come back and click on a few things every 10 minutes, probably. I think that's the truth, right? And that's okay. A lot of these games wind up there. I'm not mad about it, but it does mean that, unfortunately, from a viewer's perspective, I probably gotta consider retiring. Oh no. I'm just checking on some of these fishing things. Seems like fishing is gonna be like the longer term thing that you do for fun, rather than for actual progression. Your newest rod boosts the fish need to unlock the next rod. Use it to progress faster. Right-click fish to lock them. Click on fish name after selecting it to view its fish dex entry. Gotcha. I mean, I guess it's no surprise, but I guess I hope that luck would help. Just more luck would be better, I guess, for catching the next fish that we need. It's kind of disappointing, I guess I would say, that I need to keep my luck at a certain level in order to get the next fish. Why? So what am I catching then if my luck is really high? Is it just like junk? The junk that gives you, I don't know, buffs and seeds, I guess? Guessing so, huh? Guessing so. Up twigs. Let's grab this now. 781. Alright, so that's a nice juicy increase to the popcorn. Nothing to see here. Seeds are not ready. We're not touching that. Hopefully anymore. And it's mostly just watching the sparrow and make sure I do this on occasion. Can I get this up to like 2 times real quick? Can. Let's get it up to right about there. I probably should have done that sooner. So like every 5 minutes drain. Something like that. Okay, I'm gonna record some other videos, make some thumbnails and things like that. And we'll check back in a little bit and see what we can do, see what we got for twigs. I may come and click on things on occasion, so you might miss some upgrades, but I promise I won't get anything like big here without letting you know, essentially. I do have to record other videos. I'll have to stop recording briefly. Hold on. I mean, there's so many things that it feels like I have to check on. I shouldn't go AFK here because there's just not enough popcorn around. Agreed? I think it's safe to say that. I think it would be safe to say. That's going. Plus, the bells are a-dinging. Okay, so I think I'm going to go AFK here. Because there's not much point in going AFK anywhere else. I wish I could find this expedition thing that they talked about, but it must be related to the nest. It must be. Okay. Nothing else to see here. I'm just going to leave these 2. It's fine. I think I could do like real speed or something, but I just don't think it's that big of a deal if I were to guess. No more twigs for now. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. All right, just a quick check-in. It's been about like an hour. I've been kind of micromanaging a few things. I got a bunch of twig upgrades here. Nothing new, though, in that sense, but I think I can actually get the new rod. Okay, let's get the new rod. I want to make sure you could see that. So there goes our luck, and now we have to pay attention to the pirates here instead now. Selling all these wouldn't really do a whole lot. I have been micromanaging the sparrows quite a bit, and I got to the first rebirth bonus after doing the mitosis. One thing I've realized that most of you have probably already realized is that I think I was hitting the drain button too often and thus not getting a right number of levels, because the higher the level, the more XP it's worth, and thus this will go faster. And we gain levels at the same rate no matter what the level is, assuming I am feeding them seeds. So as long as I have enough seeds to feed, we are gaining levels. It doesn't matter at what number it is. So that's good, in other words. And if I keep draining, I keep bringing it back down to 60, that's not efficient. You might as well just let it sit for like a really long time. My guess is like level, I mean, it's going to go up and up and up. Like right now, I'm going to guess at least level 150 before I touch it. Of course, that does mean I don't get this up very much in the meantime. So kind of something to consider, maybe. But I think for now, it's going to be about growing the sparrows, I would think. Okay, so there is that. And we got our new rod. we're going to have to go and take a look. The other thing we could grab here now is this, which costs a quadrillion popcorn. Passive popcorn pull weak. I mean, I have a guess as to what that means. I have a guess. Popcorn value scales with... Oh, wait, that's big. Popcorn value scales with golden feathers. 9.5 times. Ooh, okay. 5 quadrillion for this. 1% chance for red popcorn, which is 100 times nest level 3 for this. Plus 10 expedition damage per level. Okay. We are very far away from the seeds because I, at one point, accidentally drained all my seeds, I guess, from feeding too high. The sparrows got to, like, a crazy high level. The respawn rate here is quite high, but that should be quite big, right? I also had to hit rebirth again at one point, and I don't think I would bother again now if I were to guess. So there is that. I'm thinking I'm not going to touch these. I'm just going to probably go... We're going to have to go AFK again, I'm afraid. Whether or not I should do here... Okay, you can see the weak gravity field, and yeah, they're not kidding when they say weak here, huh? I'm probably going to have to go AFK again, which means that trying to get the sparrows up could be tough, because you do got to check in. Again, I think like right now it would be level 150, then it's probably like level 200 before you do it again. So you do have to check in on the regular. And of course, we still need 5 million twigs for this. Okay. I might even go AFK here. I don't know. What do you think? Why don't we get the 5 quadrillion popcorn, right? I do have the popcorn buffs up and running. But now we got to check out the rod shop here and see. So we're very far away from this, but we need to probably micromanage our luck. Black perch and mandarin fish. So why don't we unlock everything here? That's not everything, sorry. I think I did change like one buff here. Black perch. Oh, I actually only have one of those right now. So we might have to change our luck. Oh, right. I don't think I need to do that there. So black perch is already here. 1.3% chance as of right now. So let us assume I need to increase my luck for once. Let me see. It went down, sadly. Ugh. I am curious here. 1.5%. What if I lower it even further here? 1.4%. Usually you can get it to like 1.2%. Somewhere in between that, maybe. 1.3%. What do you mean, dude? 1.5% is the best that I can find. I'm kind of just trying some other numbers randomly here. But it just goes down and down the higher the luck that I have. Fascinating, huh? You get a bonus % chance here. But we might be able to skip ahead, especially if we go AFK for a long time, to something else like this. So, lavender perch. Lavender. Deep lavender. This also might just allow us to... I mean, that's an incredibly low % chance, right? I was thinking this also just might allow us to catch more things. There's actually not that many fish left to discover, too, when you look here. Huh. Fascinating. Fascinating, I say. So, I don't know. I'm a little tempted. If I'm going to leave it running, like, overnight, then I think we do just, like, max out the luck, probably. And just see what happens here. Did we catch anything cool here? Yet. Any of the big things? Does not seem that way. Not a singular one. Well, then that is too bad indeed. Right now we got real speed going here. We could change it to the luck. Give me, what is it, 10,000 and buy a bunch of those. Which again is bad for trying to catch the next fish. I should also equip this, which gives me a little bit of luck. 32 times now. But I don't know, it feels weird just to leave it AFK and hope that we get this exact, like, one rod. Meanwhile, we could be getting fish for other rods here, too. Somehow I have 4 mandarin fish. Oh, which is required here, too. Strange how that works, but okay. I'll take it. I guess if we were micromanaging, I would be doing this. But yeah, we're going to have to leave it AFK for a while. I'm probably going to overkill it at this point, but we'll have to see. It is lunchtime. Do I want to go AFK here? Good question. We're level 153. Okay, good. We got it. Okay, maybe that was overkill when you think about it. Now, it kind of sucks, right? Because this is going to reset everything. We're going to have to just get it all back, including the resonance here. Jeez, we're getting less popcorn. Actually, for now, why don't we just drain, like, most of it? I mean, it's not really gaining anything now, so I guess you could stop. And let's get to 5 quadrillion for something interesting. I forget what it was. Okay. Now that we hit that, before we actually do that, let's take a look here. What is this again? Oh, 1% chance for red popcorn. It does keep going. We need 10 quadrillion for plus 10% total popcorn capacity, which might actually be useful now that I think about it, since the spawn rate kind of keeps up. So let's just finish that because it costs next to nothing anyway for us, right? Okay. We need 10 quadrillion. So do I just want to leave it here instead of on the fishing thing? Which means luck probably doesn't matter, but neither would, like, real speed or anything. I don't know if luck affects the seagull or not. But yeah, we could sit here instead. Gain more popcorn. This way. And that is sort of what we need anyway. From the sparrow point of view, we have to mitosis again, but we'll get to 4 sparrows at least. We are still feeding. The more sparrows we have, though, I don't know if it costs more per level. The more sparrows we have, the faster they're picking up the popcorn when you think about it, which means the more levels they'll gain as well. Oh, fascinating. Fascinating, I say. Very far away from the seed thing. But I guess that's our check-in. And then I'll check in at some point after we hit 5 million twigs. But it also might be substantially long after. Okay, so my thought here is that if I'm going to go AFK for a crazy amount of time, I should not be feeding seeds. It would probably be nice. It would be nice to get enough seeds for some of these, right? So I think what I might want to attempt to do here then is get up to an okay amount of resonance. What do you think, like 3 times? Resonance, maybe? And then I'm going to stop feeding. Sparrow speed limit increased by 50%. Plus 50. Oh, I need that so bad too, right? But 5 billion's a lot. It doesn't actually cost it, but yeah. Luck increases with highest rod tier. Not exactly positive what that means, but I think it would be wise to finally do that. Can we get this up to like 2? Nah, I think 1.5 is the best I'd want to do now. I'd only want to drain a little bit. Okay, so I'm probably going to check in on the sparrow from time to time, get up to a decent resonance, and then stop feeding. And then I'll check back in once we hit enough twigs for something interesting. I'll see you in a bit. All right, it has now been several hours, and I did get the resonance to 6.56 times multiplier. Then I left no feeding, no draining, nothing. And look, we actually got seeds for once our lives. And we do have enough twigs. We do. Okay, first measure of business. Why don't we hit those bad boys up? Then we go over yonder. Why don't we see what we have on offer here, shall we? What is this again? Ah, global seed generation. Remember, we don't actually spend the seeds that we get here. This will never be reset again, I believe. Sparrow collects 2 times the value. Ooh. Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. 10 quadrillion for this. Total popcorn capacity. Popcorn grants stacking speed buff. Ooh. We're going somewhere. Also, of course, have this. Luck increases with the highest rod tier. Auto Fisher, 10% chance for 2 times the fish. Junk can be amber. High value seeds. 100 billion seeds. Okay. What's this down here? Frenzy cooldown times 0.65. Well, that's probably not going to be super useful, right? Nest level 3, which we still have not gotten yet. Okay. We did make some progress, though, finally, huh? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. So let's go over here. Hypermetabolism, it now says. Plus 0 speed buff. Wait, do I have to go read that again? Buff. Hypermetabolism. 0 presently. 0 out of 60. Also, Seagull is above level 54 now. I didn't know I could get that high. Oh, but we can't migrate now. I thought you had to get to level 50. Oh, plus 5 per migration. Oh, that's what they meant. Oh, so at level 55. So this is close, actually, then. Oh, gotcha. Same amount of feathers to do this, but sure, go ahead, honey. So you are close. Okay. Back yonder. Can I read about this speed buff again, maybe? Where was that? Popcorn grants stacking speed buff, it claims. When I collect popcorn? Oh, there it is down there. Boom. There it goes. Wow. It's weird that we're still getting that kind of upgrade, right? Almost. Because you'd think the sparrows are kind of going to be the thing now. Speaking of sparrows, we do need the drain, or rather mitosis, really. Back here, though, the twigs, finally. Click. Bum. Cost me 5 million twigs to make that happen. Next up is 50 million. Upgrade automation. Automation unlocked, it claims now. Kind of confused by that, but if you say so. 1% chance for 100 twigs. I mean, sure. Yet, look at the prices for these. These are much more reasonable. Why was it 5 million to get these unlocked, basically? Sparrows help gather. Plus 1 base twig per sparrow. Okay. So now that jumps up a good amount. Wow, there you go. Times 2 golden twig multiplier. Golden twig. Oh, that's this. That increases the chances. Oh, there's more. Double feathered help effect. Oh, so this gets doubled. And now that's going to jump up, I think. Oh, did it? Yeah, I think it's like tens of thousands now. That must have been a bug or something, I feel. Plus 100 to golden twig multiplier level. Oh, you can buy it again. Wow. Oh, there's 5 of them. Okay. I understand now. Plus 50% base twigs. Plus 0.1% per sparrow level. Oh, wow. And you can buy that multiple times. I think that would be the... I would guess that would be the bigger upgrade, but it's kind of hard to tell. It's cheaper. Okay, yeah, that went up quite significantly. Now, this is based on sparrow level and the rate at which sparrows collect things also when you think about it. Okay, something to keep in mind then. Wait, what's this now? Automatically buys popcorn upgrades. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Automatically buys Rebirth upgrades, which would be these, which is all done. Now, why would you want this? Because I don't really want to spend popcorn here anymore. Look, there's so many more levels potentially to get. Oh, God, it just keeps going, doesn't it? Okay. I kind of want to see what kind of increase we're going to get here. 184, 5,000. Sometimes it jumps down. Yeah, for some reason it's way down now. 25,000. It was 185,000, wasn't it? Am I crazy? Huh. Can't afford some of these now. Either way, we should probably buy some of these right about now. But this is significantly increased, obviously. 100,000 twigs. You turn it on or off, 1 upgrade per second, it says. Well, like the Rebirth upgrades, it must mean this, right? Which doesn't seem useful. Is presently set to off. They're quite expensive too. Also set to off. There's 3. It says it's permanent. Oh, but we also, yeah. I bought it, but I don't know if how much I care. Oh, wow. There's 12 of these upgrades. Plus 80% base twigs, plus 0.1% per Sparrow level. Now, how come this was up in like the hundred of thousands temporarily? I mean, you can watch this, I guess. 1622 might be the better thing to watch. Now that went to 2029. Now, this probably doesn't factor in that. Oh, now it's 1.1 million a second. Oh, okay. Wait, no, but then it popped down. Again, wait, what? Per Sparrow / level. Am I reading this correctly? Plus 50% base twigs. Plus 0.1% per Sparrow / level? / level. Is that eating my Sparrow levels or something weird? That's Seagull. No. I wouldn't have thought so. We got some cheap upgrades over here, I suppose. So why don't we take some of these bad boys while we're here, right? I don't know how many until it becomes unreasonable. Exactly. Now we have to start considering the Sparrow again here. I drained a bunch, but of course we got diminishing returns pretty quickly there. Look at the speed buff. Woo! Not that it truly matters, and it does wear off. Interesting, huh? Now it just says collecting. It's not giving me a number, and the number seems to go crazy. Okay, so, okay. I think it's safe to say it spikes when we land this, doesn't it? That's what happens when we land one of these or something like that. So therefore, gathering speed helps this quite significantly. Huh. But sparrows help gather. Plus 1 twig per base. Plus 1 base twig per sparrow. Per sparrow. Gotcha. Double feathered help effect. So we can get more sparrows, obviously. And I know I need to do this anyway. So now we have 8. Now we got to start feeding again. Now that's going to kill something. There was something that would kill. 50% Rebirth molt. Okay. I'm trying to gather everything that we need to do now. Look at the sparrows. But we don't want to... Same issue as before. Okay. We don't have enough seeds now. We are starting to drain our seeds again, which is, of course, not ideal. Maroon whales. Junk can be amber. Nest level 3. Frenzy cooldown. Trying to remind myself of everything here, right? 50 billion seeds. Okay, so popcorn buff maybe goes right about now. We're gaining insane amounts of twigs now, right? Huh. I can't gain any more Sparrow XP any faster, really. Although me sitting here probably doesn't help. Temporarily suck. Very briefly, I think. Just to get a better seed multiplier. Alright, I need to get this. 50 million. Oh, okay. Hold on. I kind of forgot that there was something else to be gotten here. Click the nest. Nest evolved. Okay. Locked for Evolution 5, which we know is not available currently in this portion of the game. There are these still to buy. don't think I care about these right now. I'm not certain when I would care. Huh. The Expedition Hub. E-X-P. Expedition, is that what you're spelling? It looks that way. Why are you doing it like that? Intro. What the hell? Is this an experimental portion of the game? The Fading Forest. Visit 0. We also got the Sacrifice Room. We have a parrot now. Fading Forest, 1 out of 10. Oh my god, there's more. Welcome to Expedition Floor 1. Keep your parrot alive and clear the path ahead. Enemies can drop expedition chests, and bosses always drop one. Chests can only be opened outside active expeditions from the parrot menu in the hub. Each expedition level grants a +1 HP point and +1 skill point. I kind of thought this was going to be our final sode for a hot minute, and I was wrong. It says to keep the parrot alive. Okay, I didn't gather everything that I probably should have. Wait, so parrot took a hit. Parrot. I'm opening up the parrot menu. Points available 0. Okay, wait, so how do I gather points for you? Do I need to find like appropriately leveled monsters? Like your kind. Oh, the parrot's dead. Okay, I kind of need to read that again. Sacrifice Room. Oh my god. Sacrifice all spirit aura. This must have something to do with the expeditions. Spirit aura sacrifice altar. Sweet lord. I truly cannot believe there is this much more to see. The old flock sink. Okay. Temporarily drained, but not for too long. At least we can get this back up, right? All right. Okay. Okay. This works with Sparrow level. 39 million. These are all kind of fine. Seeds are too slow right now. I think we dropped a popcorn multiplier. I know I gotta figure out these expeditions and everything, but go ahead and grab a bunch of those. Okay. Back here. There's nothing for us to think about yet, right? Although, wait, hold on. I got this. 2 spirit aura. Okay, so I need something there. A bunch of seeds. It's kind of too bad about the fishing, as I said. I could check these rods, I suppose. Plus 120% walking speed. Wow. Plus 45% radius, plus 45% radius. Those things can be quite powerful, huh? I got 110 of one kind of fish we need, then only 5 of another. And I left the luck maxed out. So apparently mandarin fish are easy to come by? For whatever the reason. This is the one equipped, right? Without thinking too hard about it, let us assume I need to control my luck and reduce it back down to probably what I had been doing before, which is like only 5%, sadly. Okay, let's leave that there. Well, let's take a look. Let's equip that also. Did I get any of this stuff? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, wait, I got 2 spirit axolotls. Exactly 2, huh? Okay. Something, I suppose. In the meantime, I hit restart on the music. Castle, you have nothing to say to us. But I do want to change the fish upgrade. Okay. The fish buff. The fish buff. Okay, so let's go seas. Shall we? Sound good. Plus 40%. Feed. Replace. Plus 50%. Oh. Replace. Well, why was the 40% in the front, huh? Alright, replace. Oh, whoops, I replaced the wrong one anyway. Okay. Okay, there we go. Increasing the seeds. Okay. let's... I should probably just call it there, but I just want to keep playing. I should probably call it there, and we'll figure out the expeditions next time, right? Almost certainly should be doing that. Yet here I am. These are base amounts, so they should be kind of powerful in their own way. Spend all the twigs. Longest time 1.03. Fading forest. I kind of need to see the tutorial again. There is a timer. Is this the parrot's level? Okay, so it did gain some XP, it seems to me. Was it because I put it near a baddie? Or did I, like, collect something that I should have? Not even certain. Enemies are definitely getting higher and harder the further down we go. So I think going down doesn't make sense. The weakest enemies seem to be up top here. Okay, we got some like 100 health fellas over yonder. Hello? How are you? Get him, parrot. How? Click? Okay, if you click, the parrot starts attacking. Okay. May have gotten a tiny bit of XP. I'm not even certain about that, though. There's more to consider down here now, too. 97 million for that. I think we're going to have to leave it for next time. This I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. Spirit or a sacrifice altar. Alright. I think we're going to have to leave it there. Finally. Okay. Sorry. Long one. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you want a long one at this point. Understandable. I am captivated, I gotta say. Okay, so hold on. We do have to set it up, but I can't spend... We shouldn't spend crazy amounts of time setting this up, for sure, right? So, Sparrow. I think not feeding, because we still need seed upgrades here, right? Quite a few of them. Well, 2 of them? Maybe 3 of them. That's actually popcorn, I just realized. Oh, okay. Frenzy cooldown. Yeah, but that one sucks. I'll probably just leave the seed things. I don't want to sit here. It looks like the sparrows can handle it, particularly at their level. So what we should do is get the residents up to a decent amount. I'm kind of thinking. Right about there looks about good. And then we just let them go at this amount, which means I'm not able to mitosis appropriately, and so we're going to be behind in that next time, but what can you do, really? Because I want to conserve seeds. I have the double seed buff going here. I have not maximum luck going on. Oh, the auto wasn't on for some reason. I just realized. I'm trying to think. I'm not forgetting anything, right? We probably just sit here and fish is the reality. We'll probably have a new rod by next time. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed another episode. This might be a game that might be tough for me to know when it's over with, but I think we gotta check out the expeditions next time, because I don't think I could do it rightfully so within whatever time we would want to have left with this episode. But yeah, I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm asking for. And I shall see ya in another video.